There was a time when Chelsea were doing business and we all giggled behind our hands. We don't do that anymore because it looks like they've done brilliant business and they've got their squad right. Do we expect them to actually do more business in this window?
I think when you talk about more business, I think they'll always be open to doing business, depending if the right opportunity was to come along. But we should also look at potential departures at Chelsea, which was the big theme. And I've taken, 3 or 4 minutes into this transfer show to mention those 3 letters, PSR. And I'm not saying Chelsea are in danger of breaching PSR, but every single club will have that just lurking in the background. They want to make sure that they're not scrambling around trying to do deals and really go for it. So I think there could be an opportunity, if the right offers were to come to Chelsea, for a few of their players to be allowed to leave. I think they would listen to offers for the likes of Ben Chilwell, for Carney Chukwuemeka and Cesare Cazorla, and I don't think Enzo Maresca has made a secret of that. He's pretty upfront, is Enzo Maresca. When he's asked the question, if Ben Chilwell's been out of a squad, for example, for a few weeks, has he got a future here? Maybe he hasn't. Maybe we have to listen to offers. So I think, while we speak about Marc Guehi, just keep an eye on potential departures at Chelsea as well.
Right, in the last hour we heard that Chelsea want Marc Guehi. What can you tell us, Marc?
Yeah, a player that we were speaking about a huge amount over the course of the summer. We know that Newcastle were very interested in Marc Guehi, the Crystal Palace defender. I lost track as to how many offers were rejected. I think there was about 4 of them in the end. I think the biggest totaled £65 million. Newcastle couldn't get their man. He stayed at Selhurst Park and has been an important figure for them in what has been a really challenging season. But we have some breaking news that you rightly say has been brought to our attention over the course of the last hour or so. Chelsea are interested in signing Marc Guehi. One of the reasons in signing that because of the injury to Wesley Fofana, who's had a torrid time since joining the club at Stamford. He's had a torrid time for Bridge. That really has found game time hard to come by because he hasn't been able to get a consistent run. However, Chelsea are looking at their current squad, they're looking at the defensive injuries, and they see Marc Guehi as someone that potentially could step into the plate. Just 24 years old, significantly, he only has 18 months left on his current Crystal Palace contract. Yeah. So that might be an interesting point when the two clubs do start to communicate. But the key news is Chelsea interested in Marc Guehi.
Aren't you, a day of frenzied developments and the promise of more deals to surely come. Most of the papers are splashing on the deal that might take Chelsea past £1 billion of spending in a year since Todd Boehly and the Clear Lake Capital took charge. Where are we at with this? Because a couple of the papers have different takes, closing in on a deal, and the Times, I think, have gone slightly stronger, David Ornstein. They're saying that that deal is now done. Where are we?
Yeah, that's the Tom Roddy report in the Times. We're also reporting on The Athletic and a number of other publications as well that an agreement has been reached to move to Stamford Bridge 21-year-old star of England's Euros under-21 campaign. The last I heard, he was expected to undergo a medical tomorrow morning. A fee, as I was told, around £40 to £45 million.
We've heard yet.
Technical decision. Technical decision.
Thank you. Okay, so moving on to Kieran McKenna was linked with this job before you got it. You know him from your time in the Championship. How highly do you rate him as a manager?
He's doing fantastic. Since he joined, they are doing top. Even this year, they are doing well. So, congratulations to him for the way he's doing everything since he joined the club. And even this season is doing very well.
The Blues, determined to re-establish themselves among the elite, acted swiftly in the market to secure 2 of the most exciting attacking talents available, following weeks of detailed negotiations and strategic planning behind the scenes. Fabrizio Romano, a trusted voice in global transfer news, confirmed both deals with his signature. "Here we go" announcement, indicating that contracts have been signed, medical examinations successfully completed, an official presentation scheduled to follow at Stamford Bridge. Mohamed Kudus arrives from West Ham United in a deal valued at approximately £70 million, having delivered a standout season showcasing his technical brilliance, creativity, and tactical intelligence across multiple attacking roles. Viktor Osimhen, regarded as one of the most clinical strikers in world football, completes his long-anticipated move from Napoli in a record-breaking deal for the club, exceeding £100 million. His arrival fills a crucial void in Chelsea's front line, after a season marked by inconsistency in front of goal. Sources close to Stamford Bridge have revealed that Enzo Maresca personally identified both Kudus and Osimhen as key targets, and the club's hierarchy moved swiftly to